Hi friends, my name is Jacqueline Rose and this is my first pick a card. I'm super excited. I love watching pick a cards online, and so I wanted to try it for the first time, and hopefully you get something from the message. And this message is for what Spirit is trying to tell you at this time. And so just based off your intuition, I want you to pick what pile you want. There's pile 1, there's pile 2, and there's pile 3. And I will show you a video next of what each pile looks like. Give yourself a few seconds and go off of the first pile that talks to you. So this is your 3-card spread. Give yourself a few minutes to see where your intuition leads you. Group 1, Group 2, or Group 3. Hi, so if you picked pile number 1, these are the cards that you have picked. It is the fairy who has kissed the pixies right here. Hope y'all can see that card really well. The next one is trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Star ancestors, follow the voice of your soul. I think you see the theme in this pile right now. Yearning, longing for someone, right here. And Darwin Cool, remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. So this is all speaking about your path. I believe if you have picked this card, there is a yearning. There's a yearning for a relationship, or there's a yearning for a career. And there has been something in the back of your mind for a while that you've been wanting to do. And Spirit is telling you to go after that and take one step at a time. This also could be about a relationship. This could be about somebody that you connect with and that you have not been opening up to, or you've been scared to tell this person your feelings. And this is saying that you're on the right path. In this last card, the fairy that was kissed by the pixies, really, it can talk to relationships, or it also can talk to career as well. So she's super happy in this card. Look at this. So I feel like this is a card that if you take one step at a time towards your goals, that you are going to get everything that you want. And I know fear right now takes over, and it's hard to even think about like going in a new direction. That's why it's one step at a time. Take one step at a time at whatever direction that you want to go in. And I think that you will be fulfilled. And I think that the spirits have been nudging you. And sometimes you have been getting downloads of ideas and how to go in this path, but you've been ignoring them. And your spirit's guides want to really tell you that you're going to be successful. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Much love. Hi there. So if you chose deck number 2, your cards are Clarity, connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. Lady, enjoy growth and reap your rewards. The Master Maker. Vulnerability, open up your heart. And trust the niggling. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So if you chose this deck, what this is telling me is that so the Master Maker is somebody that does everything with the best intent, to the best of his ability. And because you have been doing everything to the best of your ability, that your prayers are going to be answered. So the Clarity card is about prayers. And see, when this Clarity card is next to the Lady, in this card, if you see that she's holding an apple with seeds, it means that she's been planting seeds, meaning your prayers. Your prayers are going to be answered. You will reap the rewards. And because you did things and did everything, not just your job, your relationship, everything that you have been doing in the last few months to year, you are going to reap the rewards that you have been asking for, that you've been praying for. And also, this also tells me with the vulnerability card, it tells me that vulnerability is your superpower. So I think maybe that you've been getting this message, or you've been slowly being more vulnerable. I believe vulnerability is a superpower. Once you open up to people and you're doing it with a good intent, I believe that it opens up a lot of doors. And so I feel like there's been a nagging feeling at you. That's what the niggling and the nagging feeling that has been telling you to open up and be more vulnerable. And when you have been doing this, this has been opening doors. And I think because it has been opening doors, you are seeing the fruits of your labor, and you've been doing everything with the best intent, and that your prayers are going to be answered. So this is an amazing deck. Like everything that you've been asking for, because you have been doing things with the most purest intent, is going to come to fruition. So this is amazing, and I am so happy. Congratulations to whoever has picked this deck. Much love. Hi there. If you picked pile 3, these are the cards that you picked. First one is Kalima, facing fears. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. The second card is Father Sky, trust in the unknown. Third card is Nellie the Alchemist. Fourth card is Endurance, keep going. And the last card is the Crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Okay, so what this screams to me right now is a spiritual awakening. In your spiritual journey, there's many spiritual awakenings. There's different levels of the whole journey once you have started it. And this screams to me because it's saying facing your fears over here. And then we have the third eye on Kalima opening up here. And so it shows me, and then you have Father God, trust in the unknown. So this, when you start going through a spiritual awakening, at least for me, there is a lot of fears that come up. You start to realize that your thoughts do create your reality, and then you start to realize all of the things that you created in the past. And you have to unlearn what you've learned. You have to trust in the unknown. You have to relinquish control, kind of. You notice the control that you have over your life, but you also notice that everything is divine, and there's things that you can control, and there's things that are out of your control. And to me, this pile is telling me that you've been looking for the answers and the key to life. At least that's how I was. I was looking for why all of this actually happened. And it's saying to keep going, keep looking, keep researching, keep digging. I'm telling you, when you start this spiritual journey, you will want all the knowledge. And that's how I was. I was just like, and I still am, always consuming as much knowledge as I can, because it helps you so much in your everyday life. And this card, the Crumbling, really reminds me of the tarot card, the Tower Moment, and the crumbling of a foundation. So what you thought you knew will all come crumbling down. And that's why when it crumbles down, you have to face your fears, and you have to really look at yourself a whole lot in the spiritual journey, and trust in the unknown. Now, the Alchemist card is awesome. I mean, the Alchemist is realizing, if you haven't read the book, I would. I listened to it on YouTube. But it's, an alchemist is, I believe, how they created, turned metal into gold. And it's letting you know that you can turn anything into anything else. Any experience can be flipped around in the blink of an eye. And so that's really what happens in a spiritual journey, is everything that you thought you knew goes out the door. You have to relearn everything, and everything, your system comes crumbling. The people you hang around, the way you see the world, your perceptions on everything changes, and this magical world opens up to you. And so if you picked pile number 3, I believe that a spiritual awakening is in the works right now, or you will be having one. Or if you've already had a major spiritual awakening, another one will happen, because like I said, there's very many steps in this journey. You almost like level up. I say this whole world that we live in is a video game. It's like a game, right? And you level up. And so when you're on a spiritual path, you just keep leveling up. You start getting a broader bird's eye view of this game we call life. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Much love.